Hello from ChiNation.com. This is Mark Josie. Today I'll be doing another video showing you how to set up the Tippmann TIPX using two 12 grams CO2. So we did one showing HPA, one showing three CO2. Now let's try a 2 CO2 setup and see what happened. So basically all I need right now is a RAV4 12 grams CO2 adapter. This thing is really good for some emergency situation, because one of these one end screws into your ASA, and then one end screws onto the cover, the tube, and basically you just put a 12 gram here and screw that all the way in when this thing is inside the gun, and it will work to give you the 12 gram. So what's so good about this thing is, okay, first of all, keep in mind there's no pin valve here, it's just a hole. So if you actually take this thing and just punch the CO2 right now, it's going to vent all the way out. So do not do that. And we need some help. Okay, there's a CP brand on-off ASA attached with a quick disconnect female fitting. Okay, what you need is close the thing so that the stud is actually pushing down and the air is going to go here. Okay, right here we have the TIPX with the adapter, okay, bulk fill adapter. So we push it in, and now this thing can go right here like so. Okay, so the first thing you do is unscrew this head and put this right here. Okay, we want this to go like that. Okay, there you go. Okay, so right now we can screw in the CO2. So we need two new CO2 this time. Okay? Two new CO2. One goes from the front and go in like that. Okay, this one goes to the front. Okay, good. Now this one goes to the front and the other one goes to the back. Do not screw this one in yet. Okay, why? Because we don't want the gun to not be able to hold air inside the gun. So we need to punch this one first and then screw in the back. So we'll just put this as a backup right now. Okay, now let's load up the gun with 3.9 gram riot control rounds. These are riot control rounds, the rubber balls. Okay, so we'll do 3 mags and see if we can empty the CO2. My gun is tuned to the highest power setting, so right now it's shooting near 300 and something FPS, and with these 3.9 gram balls I'm shooting about 290ish to 300 FPS normally, and the gun is equipped with the MRT bolt and spring, but it would do about the same with the stock spring and bolt anyway. Okay, let me go over there, get ourselves some target. Okay, get some target over. Oh, there's a hole in here. Okay, get myself a piece of cardboard to cover the thing up. Okay, I like to use cardboard because they absorb things better, and also, you know, it just stays there. Just for fun, glue one of these on. There you go. Okay guys, let's get shooting. First of all, there's no mag in here. We will punch the CO2 by pulling the trigger. Now it's pierced, and now we will screw in this all the way so that it will punch the CO2 too. Okay, so now CO2 is going in here to here and inside the gun. You can basically go like that, and it won't really affect it because there's not much weight to it. So this thing doesn't move, and it's pretty good. Okay, we can twist this thing aside and use it like this. Okay, you can use it like that on the side, and you can still eject the mag. Very cool, eh? 2 mags. Okay, let's go. So you can see it's really working, and even though if this thing is all the way like this, it will not block your iron sight view. It's pretty good. Okay, let's go. 7-shot. Second magazine. Very accurate. It's all into that hole. Okay, 7-shot. And then 7-shot again. Very good. Now let's give it a bit of rest and we'll reload. Okay, let's reload. And as you can see, this thing can even turn this way or the other way. It's really gonna work. Okay. So with one CO2, usually I just get 2 mags of shots, and that's it for this power setting. But now I can get 3 already. So let's see if we can go to 5. And if that's so, that would be very cool. And while we're loading, we're also giving the gun some time to rest as well. Okay. And the good thing is this thing is not so long. So it doesn't block my view or the way how I can reload and such. It's starting to stick, but it's still working. Wow, if I can shoot 5 meg, that would be awesome. Finish it off. Wow, 5 magazine. That's very comparable to the 3 CO2 setup, because with 3 CO2 we only get the 5 meg done. So really awesome. Now let's just unscrew this and let the CO2 vent. Okay, now the CO2 here is done. We can pull this out. Okay, so this CO2 thing is all done up, and there's no more CO2 inside. You can unscrew this. And also the thing inside the gun, I think it should be all gone. Okay, 2 more. Okay. And basically that's how it is. So the good thing about this mod, I mean whatever mod or whatever you call it, is that you can have backup air. Meaning that, okay, sometimes if you have a CO2 inside and you're in a game or in whatever situation you're using this pistol, okay, in emergency situation, after you're done shooting, boom, 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 right, you eject the mag, and then there's no more air. But then you cannot push this thing out yet, because what happened is this thing is still pressurized, and it's just too cold to open, like to release the pressure. So what you can do is snap it on from the back, and then push more air in from here, and then it will go inside the gun and keep you shooting, while the other guy have to look all the way, and you cannot unscrew this, so you need to shoot off some empty shots and then unscrew and then change CO2. That's way too slow. Instead of that, we have a nice fix right here at the back, and then you can have your 12 gram, and you can have your HPA tank, you can have whatever, and it's going to work. So that's a really good thing to keep in mind, that you have an option to push air in from the back when your CO2 is all done, and that's pretty good. You don't have to change from the front. So basically that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.